Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.
Good morning.
Now, in today's lesson, we are going to go over how to get a substantial return from your prospecting list, but we're going to make it a little bit more relatable for you. Okay.
Yep. We've talked about this forever. I'm going to give you a specific number. Okay. 800% or more return from your prospect list.
Yep.
Okay. You're like, what? Yes. It doesn't mean 800% more money, but it could be, and it could be actually more than that. Okay. So stay tuned. I think let's recap a little bit. Hey, Christina, about what we did this week so far, because this has been kind of building.
It's been a lot. Yeah.
Building. I mean, as always, our goal is to, teach you how to take your active income and turn it into passive income. And for many of us, it means that we need to create more active income on the front end so that we can roll it into the back end passive stuff. We do that. One of the many ways, Christina, I do that is through network marketing. And so far this week, we've talked about putting your business on the fast track, your network marketing business on the fast track, by first of all targeting the right audience. So if you didn't catch that, that was yesterday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also by offering that target audience choices through your internet vending machine. If you didn't catch that was Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Right. So the big question now is, well, how do we get that internet vending machine in front of our target audience? If you go back to our example from the other day, we were talking about if you were in the vending machine business and you had a vending machine in the middle of the mall, right? You would know where to place that vending machine so people would walk past it. So you have a vending machine in a mall, you have thousands of people walking past it, every month, probably in the tens of thousands. We do with the internet vending machine, we don't wait for people to walk by. Right. We actually take it to them, right? And what we like to think about with Fast Track is it's really the most effective door-to-door salesperson on the planet, because over the years, we've developed a series of professionally designed and professionally written email campaigns. They're already written. Okay. They're already integrated into our system. They've created tens of thousands of enrollments on our team, right? So they're proven emails, they're proven letters, right?
Right.
The campaigns, different campaigns, we give them a different look and feel. They come across and they approach people in a different way, from a different angle, because you don't know what's going to grab somebody's attention. What grabs my attention might be something like a product A, and what grabs Christina's attention might be product B, or even the look and feel of things, like how the graphics look. So we put different types of, formats as well as ad copy and things like that into those email campaigns. And it really, really is like a door-to-door salesman, right? Because over time, these compelling templates and emails will continually deliver all of the slots in your internet vending machine to your prospects. Okay. Our emails are not like your typical hype and sensationalism. I'm not into that. Christina's not into that. Right. If you've gotten some emails from us, we try to be educational with our emails as well as give you value. Right.
Exactly.
So, we like to take this endless drip marketing approach. Another thing that I've seen over the years is I'll join something, okay, and they'll say, well, yeah, we've got an email campaign and this and that, and it'll be like 7 emails. That is not enough. It's just not. We have people joining our businesses who have been in our database since the year 2000.
Right.
7 emails not going to cut it.
Yep.
Right. So that's the other thing about the fast track. It's like, I think Christina talked about this a little bit. Did you say you had somebody who was in your system for 7 months?
For 7 months before actually reaching out and signing up and then contacting me, because we had given, like we said, we like to provide value in the things that run in the background, so that even if we're not forward facing and in contact with each other, you still feel connected with us, connected with the message, connected with the information that we're bringing. So, 7 months of just going through, keeping up, not unsubscribing to the emails, right? And 7 months later, now she's on the team and excited and happy. And now I actually know her.
It's pretty amazing. So I was having a conversation day before yesterday on the phone with a member of mine who's I personally sponsored, and actually my system did it. Okay, but he enrolled in something that Christine and I are doing recently. And anyway, he said, "Did I meet you through XYZ?" And I said, "No." I said, "It didn't sound familiar." So I was like, "No, I don't really even know what that is." Right. So I said, "Well, let me look you up." I went and looked him up. He originally came into my fast track system in 2014. Why am I telling you this? Because you can't possibly follow up with people manually, tens of thousands. I have databases in the hundreds of thousands that have been built over a couple of decades. You can't possibly follow up with people that long and that consistently without having a system in place, right?
Right.
So it's like, and my phone number has changed over the years as well. So I'm also keeping my most updated information of how to get a hold of me, whether it's through Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is I'm using, or my phone number, through drip marketing emails. But most people don't know how to write their own emails. They don't know how to space them out correctly. They don't know what templates to put on them. They don't know so we do that for you on the fast track, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get that all put together for you. So I'm going to talk a little bit, how that works when you think about a door-to-door salesman. Okay. So we know that we subscribe to multiple income streams with one effort, right? So our focus is on marketing. We let the marketing do all the income streams for us. So the first 30 days or so, the system is going to visit your prospects every couple of days and knock on, let's say, the front door.
Right.
Maybe it's offering your primary business. Okay. Let's just use that as an example. So you're in XYZ business, it's knocking on the front door. So let's just, for sake of example, say for 30 days. Okay. It's just going to knock and it's going to come back and knock again. It's going to try to get into the front door by offering people, whatever your products and services are in that primary business. If after 30 days you have had no response, you don't even know about this. This is all
Right.
happening on its own. You've had no response. The system will come back and will knock on the side door of the house, offering,
Mm-hmm.
say, maybe a marketing tool, right? Because we're targeting marketers. They want marketing tools. And
Right.
it'll do that for the next 30 days. It might throw one or two emails in with your primary business just to remind them that, yes, you're still in that primary business, right? Now, let's say that does that for 30 days. So 60 days has gone by. The system will start knocking on the back door with something else that you have of value, right? And then the garage door with more value after 90 days, and so on and so forth. So the fast track system will continue to knock on every door of the house, including the patio door, the kitchen door, the basement door. It's just trying to get in, okay? Until your prospect either chooses one of the slots in your vending machine and joins it, or they remove themselves. So what happens when they remove themselves? You're getting rejection.
Right.
You don't even know about it. The system handles the rejection too, right? Because people are like, I'm tired of these emails from Christy. I'm just going to unsubscribe. Cool. I don't have to really know about it. I don't pay attention to my unsubscribe numbers and things like that because it doesn't matter to me. Everybody has to deal with rejection, but for us, it's 99% of the system is doing it for us, right? So it's going to continue knocking on all these doors until it finds a way in. And no matter what people join, what am I going to focus on? I'm going to teach them how to market, period.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter because the marketing is the same. You guys know some of the stuff that we do, right? We're in silver, right? We're in crypto education, right? We are in we do hotspots, helium hotspots. It doesn't matter. They all need to be marketed, right? And the marketing is pretty much the same, right? And most of our team wants to know, how do I make money from all of it?
Right.
Right? So they're just in there, doing the same thing we're doing. And if you are jumping on, all these constant calls. So like, what does Christina do? She keeps updated for the team on the crypto education. I keep updated on the education for our hotspots. Mona keeps updated on education for silver. That way, if we do need something, I'm not hopping on all that stuff. Christine's not
Right.
hopping on all that stuff, right? Our focus is on marketing. How can we help you guys market? Whatever your primary business is that you love and you're wanting to promote in your network marketing company, we're here to cheer you on. All right. And we are here as long as you have good products and services with a fair compensation plan, then
Legal, moral, and ethical.
yes, and you're willing to only do things that are legal, moral, and ethical, because there are people who don't subscribe to that. But I will tell you what, most people do. And most people who are doing things that make me cringe, they're not being illegal, moral, and unethical. It's just not my cup of tea because I've seen some people fail doing certain things. So you're not going to hear us say, we'll pay you right in, or massive spillover coming. Let's get everybody into this, leg of the binary, and everybody's going to,
Right.
it's just, we have a different way of building those kind of compensation plans as well. That's exactly the opposite of everybody else. So the what you need to understand is that the drip marketing, it lasts forever. And the interesting thing is many people will join your business when they receive maybe 6, 7 emails, but there are going to be others, like what just happened to Christina, that will join after months, to me, years of being dripped on. And if you did not have a system in place, you never have any of those enrollments coming. It's very unlikely, right? People feel like they know me too. Like somebody will join something, I will call them, welcome to the team, introduce myself, offer my assistance, we'll chat, find out what their background is. And they're just like, oh, da, 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 and they feel like they personally know me. And it happens to Christina as well, right? Because we're out there marketing. We don't know them.
Right.
They know us, right? And that has a lot to do with the systems that you have in place. And that isn't just email marketing, that's also social media. Why is it so important though? I see a lot of people using social media and then not using sales funnels. They're losing 90% of the business they could be having if they would just have something to offer people, like a newsletter, like some small end products that they're selling, or some free PDFs and things like that, so that you can follow up with people manually. People actually don't buy off social media as much as they buy off email. And there's one that they buy from even more, but we're only going to talk about that in the fast track training, because it's very, like, I want to say it's almost really, really, truly a secret.
It's a cheat code.
It's like, I can't talk about it on publicly because it's something that, no, I really can't, because like who I learned it from, he doesn't talk about it publicly either. And we just don't talk about it publicly, but we're going to talk about it on the fast track call. So that, or the fast track training. So we'll save that for later, but social media is a great tool, but it should be a tool to get people onto your list.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's talk about that 800% I was talking about. Let's say you have 8 offers to drip on people, right? And they get those offers dripped on them maybe between a 5 and 8 month period of time, right? You have now increased the value of your database by 800% because you have other things to offer people when they say no. Remember going back to day one? Do you have a system in place that you can make money from when prospects say no to the business you're building? What does that mean? Let's say 100 people take a look at your business. If 5 of them are interested, you're doing pretty well, actually.
Right.
Okay. So let's just use it as a nice round number. Okay. Let's say it's 5. All right. And I still think that's being generous. So let's say 5 people take a look at your 100 people take a look, 5 say, yep, I'm in. If you don't have something else, it's like, what a waste. What a waste. Is 100% of the people in your list, your database, or who you even talk to from day to day in your real world, as I call it, are they going to join? No, but you'll have a much higher percentage, because if you're targeting the right audience, or you know what your audience is. I was just watching a guy, he targets in network marketing military, because he was military and he's killing it. And they're like, well, aren't we leaving out all these other people? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone is not your audience. Everyone's not your tribe. If we said it that way, right? Everyone's not your peep. Everyone's not your cousin, right? Everyone, you want to, talk to people who make sense. So when networkers come to me, I'll sometimes have things that have family pictures on, and I get a lot of married couples contacting me because they see I've put business pictures up with my husband, and they're working the business together. So I get a lot of people who are married, or they're couples and they want to do the business together. And another friend of mine who's a marketer, her name's Kathy, and she had some pictures up of her son who was in the military, and he was home, and they had taken some pictures together, and she had put them up. She ended up getting a whole bunch of people contacting her whose kids were in the military about her home business. Right? So figure out who your peeps are. They could be a segment inside of the networkers that you're contacting, because we already know networkers bring groups of people in, right? But there may be another subset now that you really speak to, and you want to think about that. But if you know what your audience is, so I'm just digressing, got off on a tangent, right? You can offer other things that will be valuable to them. It's not just about you making money. You need to make sure that the things that you offer and are selling, yes, there's selling going on because people are buying stuff.
Right.
I love it. There's no sales here. People are buying stuff. Yeah. There is. If it's just a free thing, sure. But nobody makes money off free stuff, free programs. Okay. So, well, actually we have one free program somebody can make money from, which is the most unique thing I've ever seen, but that's a whole nother thing. So if you have, I say that because I've said it for so long. And then we have this one thing that's so unique that's never been done in the network marketing industry ever, because of crypto technology. And yes, you can make money. And it's the first time I've ever seen people be able to come in for free and make money. It's crazy. But I'm digressing on a tangent again, and that's okay, because that's what we're here for. We're like just real people. And this is how Christina and I's conversations go sometimes too, right?
All
We're
the
just
time.
talking privately. If you have other offers, let's get back to it, that appeal to your target audience, you're going to be able to increase the value of your database. If you have 2 offers, you've increased the value by 200%. If you have 8 offers, you would increase the value by 800%. And you're like, how can I build all these income streams? You're just letting the marketing do it. Your one focus is becoming an expert marketer, right? And then you're giving people these second helping, third helping, fourth helping, fifth helping email campaigns where you're like, you didn't like that? That's cool. I'm cool with that. What about this? This might make more sense, right? Oh, you didn't like these 2 things? Well, what about this? This might make more sense. Right. And so on and so forth. And when we do our fast track training in November, we'll help you narrow down like types of things that would appeal to your target audience of network marketers, or even if you want to do a different target market for your campaigns, we'll really help you pick and choose or learn how to pick and choose what to offer people. Yeah.
Right. But do you guys see like a running theme here? Right? Follow-up is key. And if you are from traditional network marketing, you hear that all the time. Follow-up is key. The key is in the follow-up, right? But you get a chance to follow up, but with a shortcut. Yes, you're growing more in-depth relationships with your potential clients, right? But you have to spend a lot of time doing it the traditional way, right? The more you genuinely communicate with your prospects, the more they get to know you, right? But we have the email campaigns that give them information about us to help them know, like, and trust us. You shop with people that you know, like, and trust. So having a system in place, right, where you're constantly dripping on them different things that are inside of that one wheelhouse. You've picked one lane, but you have multiple ways to get to that same end, right? Because you have that drip, you get a chance to build know, like, and trust, and you get to circle back and build it again with a different product. You know what? You already know me. You're still subscribed. Here's another product. Here's something else that you might like. You know what? That one might not be your cup of tea, but here's something else that you might like. But it takes out all of the hard work that you traditionally associate with network marketing. You are not constantly on the phone following up with people who say they're going to sign up, but actually have no intentions on signing up. They just don't want to be rude, right? When people unsubscribe, we don't get mad. We barely notice it, right? Because that funnel is going to keep working for those who stuck around. And sometimes people stick around like us to get more information because we know something's coming. It just hasn't caught our eye yet. So follow up is key, but why not have a system in place where you can drip on them, right? It's all about the systems for me.
It is. And it's dripping value and not offering junk just to make a buck.
Yep,
People like to buy, but they don't like to be sold.
exactly.
And so, providing value, and a lot of us, or a lot of you, I should say, maybe it's to the point where you're like, this sounds good, but I don't know how to do this stuff, right? So we are going to pick a date by after the weekend, Monday or Tuesday. We're going to do an all-day event on a Saturday. We are going to hold your hand. We are.
Mhm.
We're going to show you step by step how to set this up, how to set up your business to be on the fast track. And it's not just your business, it's your income on the fast track, right?
Right.
It's like creating multiple income streams and automation so that you can live life, right? So that you can live life, so that you can do your business and create 4, 5, 6. It's for some people down the road, it's 7 figures, right? We're not making income claims, but what I want to make a point of is being able to do it with that 10 to 15 hours a week, right? To be able to actually put 10 hours a week and actually have your businesses bringing money in. Obviously, the more time you put into something, the better. But when you have systems in place that are getting your information from thousands of people, you literally just cannot do this manually with a paper list of people. You cannot put your business in front of that many people in that short order. I was watching another video from somebody who I look to for mentoring because we are also always learning, right?
Right.
And he was just talking about his largest day was 922 leads in an hour while he was at the movies. He came out of the movies, he went over to like, I don't remember, some restaurant with his wife, and he picked up, and he was doing some paid advertising, so we'll talk about that a little bit another day. And 922 leads had come in. You can't do that with making a list of family and friends. It's just not possible. Most of us don't even know if we could make a list of 1,000 to contact over the course of a year,
Right.
let alone in one day or 1 hour, right? So, okay. So I promise you, we will pick a date. We will get you some information after the weekend for our fast track. I think Christina and I have not picked exactly how many people are going to have attend, but we're going to have it be a smaller event
Mm-hmm.
because we'd like to have a Q&A session where people at the end, you guys can ask questions and we can go through and spend time with you. We can't do that if there's 10,000 people on there. But we'll have more information on that after the weekend. So that's pretty much what I got today.
Okay, awesome. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, remember that we are just two busy moms who crack the code on creating extra cash and time freedom for our families. We want to make sure that you guys can do that too. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to talk about, how to stop recruiting and start interviewing. Okay. It makes a significant difference. When I'm new to network marketing, that was one of the first things that Christy taught me. And it, to me, has been extremely important in my business. So we definitely want to share that information with you guys too. Now, if this information is for you, right? If you're serious about just home-based business entrepreneurship and you're struggling creating customers and enrolling people into your business, we're going to show you how when we do this training. So look out for the update. We'll have it for you soon, but we're going to give you guys the rest of your time back. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Have an awesome and productive day.
See you tomorrow.